Maybe we'll get commentary of the football in the chat.
We will.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm sorry that we're on at the same time as the football, but we would have been very late if we'd have waited. So we're just going for it.
Keep us updated if you're watching it. I just saw someone say, where was it? Somebody's watching it whilst watching us. Here you go, Steve. Footy on the phone, Hills on the monitor, pizza in front of me, and a beer. Oh my goodness, he's got life sorted. Apart from watching us, which is a bit odd, but you know. Yeah, so let us know. Someone said they're 2-0 up.
Oh, good.
Wow, really?
We tuned into the well, it's controversial, isn't it? Because you know, it's we have lots of Welsh followers as well, but we're British. I mean, we're English, and we tuned into the England.
Where's this going?
Wales game. Well, I'm just apologising before I speak. As England scored, yeah, we tuned in right at the right moment, didn't we? It all got a bit exciting for a while.
We tuned in when it all kicked off, like properly. Yeah.
I was just apologising to our Welsh viewers really for being happy about that.
They did well. They had a good run and they got to the finals.
Yeah.
They'll do better next time. Anyway, hello, Rambly Start. Welcome to our Sunday thing we do. We are live. If you're watching live, you can say hello, as Leanne did. Hello. Yes, I know. Intriguing title. We will get onto that in a bit. I have a few thank yous to do before we talk about stuff. Yes. Ian is in. England are playing the way we feared. Well, 2-0 up at halftime sounds all right to me.
Oh.
Sean, hello. Yes, very cold here. I've got my scarf on inside.
Freezing. Jeff's all wrapped up in a blanket down there.
The heating's just come on, so it will warm up. But Jeff, literally, you can't see him. He's just covered himself in a blanket, rolled around in it, and just stopped. All covered up. Jeff. No, he doesn't care. Doesn't care. He's staying warm. White Reseller. Gary. Hello. Revived Collections. Hello, Alan. Yes, we're good. Thanks. Belinda. Hello, Mark. Jenster. Aid. Jason. Chris. Good evening. RS. Nia is in, as is Phil. Right, we're near the bottom. Hi, Pat and Anne. Becky buys, sells, and plays.
Oh, sounds fun.
Can't argue with that, can you? F2A, once loved treasures. Andrea falling on a bruise. Oh, yes. I got fed up with it, I'll be honest. You were fed up with it from day one. Beard came off. And
it's so much better, isn't it?
I'm relieved. Most of my hair came off at the same time as well.
It's funny how that happens. It just fell off.
Much better without the beard. Yeah, you got to try these things. You've got to go there to come back, right?
Yeah.
See, you can appreciate this muggin's face now.
Well, that is true. Yes.
Right, let's say a few more hellos and then we will actually talk about something hopefully interesting. Pete, hello. And Lainey, lovely Lainey.
Watching the football.
Yes, right. Keep us updated, Lainey. Right, I'm going to whiz to the end. Hello, everyone, if you are in watching live, and hello, everybody who watches these after the fact, because I know a lot of people can't watch live. So we had family up, big family gathering here yesterday for the first time since we moved. And it was absolutely lovely, wasn't it?
It was really nice.
It's so good to see. It was my sister Jo, who lives in Hitchin, where we moved from, and they have quite a big family. All the kids came, and it was chaos. Absolutely.
It was chaos, but it made the house feel like a home, didn't it? It just, it was good.
Yeah, and Darren, her husband, and his sister, who lives local to us, came over as well. So we had a full-on day. Went out walking, and I had an early birthday present from them, which is my new cookie jar, replete with cookies. So yeah, love this. kind of fits in with our vibe.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah, it's a good choice.
And Nina, who's youngest of the Henry clan, did us a new home with an A, love that, card. Just like that. And my birthday card, I think this is me on this side, and I'm assuming that's a Jeff. Good Jeff.
I think that's really good.
It's an
really
epic
good.
card. We'll have to keep hold of this one.
Yes.
Yes. Love from Nina, Iris, Joe, Erin, and Darren. So yeah, we had a fun day yesterday, and my parents are coming up tomorrow to see the house for the first time. And we're hosting again tomorrow. Good job you haven't sold much, so I won't have much packaging to do.
No.
So yes, you've got to go there to come back. That's what I tell myself after I got carried away at an auction. Easily done. What's this? Nick, in a non-insulting way. People say that when they're about to insult you, don't they? You look like a gay Frenchman. The scarf does suit you, though. I've been called worse, and I'm not offended by that. So, yeah, that's fine.
Well, that means you must look very stylish if you're gay and French.
Well, gay Frenchman, they're all full of style. I'll take that as a compliment.
Yeah.
I get the key to my new house tomorrow.
Oh, exciting.
Yes.
Yeah,
Hope it goes
congrats.
smoother than the day we got our key. So, yeah, should we touch on the haul? Because I've teased everyone.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking, well, we haven't got one.
We haven't got anything to share, but we've been in touch with somebody who is giving us kind of first dibs on lots and lots of stock. Now, this is more in the vein of the Rubik's Cube haul and the white shoes haul and the car parts haul. Massive amounts of brand new stock. We're in early discussions. We're not quite sure the volumes yet.
No, I don't know. Are we going down to...
We may go and view it.
I'm
We
not
may
sure.
buy it blind. We need to get in there quick. He's not going to hold it forever. And there's some cracking deals in there. I need to buy in volume to get the right price, but I don't want to buy too much. Obviously, we're still working on our storage here. We don't particularly want to get off-site storage again. But because, since we've made the decision that we're going to use the outbuilding for at least the next year, this has come up at the right time. But that's about all the information we can give you right now. I don't even want to start talking about what it is because there's so much of it and we may not get certain lines. We may end up missing out on the whole thing if we don't hurry up. So,
but yeah, it's interesting that you decided, okay, so we're going to use that outbuilding for now for work, for business. And then we were offered this.
And then we had this message come through and we followed it up and we have basically said, we're super keen. It's nowhere near local. It's on the south coast. So we may yet go down and look at it in person, but I don't want to delay. We're going to have more discussions tomorrow when we get some numbers of quantities. We know certain lines we really desperately want to get hold of if we can, but it may involve buying all of it. It's one of those deals. So when we know any facts, hard facts of what we've actually bought or not, we'll let you know. So that's happening. But buy it all and it will motivate you to get it gone. Well, I have history with this where it's I buy everything. If I'm offered it and the price is right, okay.
We're just worried where we can put it.
White shoes springs to mind. Rubik's Cube springs to mind. Buying up a complete Hyundai car parts place springs to mind when we were working from home and we had very little storage. So yeah, I'm not scared of going big. It's just we want to get it right, you know. We've got to get it all here. We've still got work to do on the outbuilding. We fixed the other side of the roof today.
Yeah, you might have seen on Nick's Instagram, he was up on a ladder.
Yeah,
in a very precarious fashion.
We took down all of the broken tiles, all of the cracked tiles, and replaced them all. So We haven't done the felting. That's going to be a spring summer job.
Yeah, it's going to be a non-cold
Yeah.
because it was freezing.
We're going to
out
have to
there
take most, if not all, of the tiles off, replace the felting, put all the tiles back on. That's a heck of a job. We need a good few days of sunshine to be doing that. But anyway, right. Let's see what else is in here. Knife cam back by popular demand. Oh, wrong way. Yeah. Knives. How are not the knives a thing? Okay. I'm here, but having my tea, then getting ready to be on Amanda's live after this. Ooh. Hello, Lurky Junie.
Lurky
Junie. Sounds like the prophecy, the tat you own will expand to fill the space you have is happening. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, like you rightfully said, I made the decision, or we combined made the decision, we were going to use that for the business. And then this came up. So you kind of, yeah. I don't really believe in that whole the universe manifest stuff, or you manifest it, but
I do.
Not really.
I believe in manifestation.
But you do find what you're looking for. You know what I mean?
It's kind of the same.
And we suddenly felt like we had very little stock and we weren't selling much, and this came up. You know, yeah.
Yep.
Don't mention white shoes. That was a good deal in the end. Sold them all, didn't I? Great honesty and advice. Well, I hope so. All we can do is be honest and share all of it, good, bad, and indifferent.
How does the haunted coachman know that? Did you just say that?
Oh, it might be down that way. South Coast, certainly. Matt is in. Loving the new place. Thank you. You must be super pleased with it. Come over Bournemouth way if you're passing through South Coast. Well, we may. We're not sure we are going to go and view it in person. But when I said to you about this, and we were talking numbers of certain products and stuff, it's very hard to visualize volume. Going back to the shoes.
Yeah,
so what
Steve says, you might have sold them all. I haven't.
Yeah, you need to find a contact in the NHS. That's what we did, and it worked out well. Yeah, what's this? Reverse how you look at it, Nick. We would buy it all, but we have a ton of stuff and no room. We have a ton of stuff to do and no room, but we are buying it all anyway. Watch this space. We don't really know, but I'm excited.
Yeah, I don't think we'll be buying it all. We'll be buying certain things that we think we want to deal with.
Yeah, there's some of it that doesn't suit what we do, and most of what I've seen details on, if we can, are going to buy every single item. Go big or go home. Yeah, you've lived with me long enough to know how I do this.
Yeah.
And worry about it after, right? When the truck turns up, then you think, where's it going to go? Ah, dear. Right. Did you shave the beard off with a knife from behind you? Yeah, Turkish style. And in other news, you have news about your booth.
Oh yeah,
cabinet.
Yeah. Well, we moved into the cabinet this week in the Emporium, so we do both have a video on that because you wanted to vlog as well. So yeah, that should be coming out soon.
Yeah. So check Andrea's channel for your video on your new venture, having a little.
If anyone wants a little sneak peek of it, then I posted on Instagram, so you can go and have a look at my Instagram and see a little sneak peek of it.
And I forgot to do the thank yous. I was going to start with thank yous.
Well, we received an envelope that was addressed to
Thanks, Robbie. Still 2-0.
Jeff Hills. So we were very intrigued by that. And it's a Christmas card. And inside it says, to Jeff and your lovely family. You make our week and we look forward to seeing you every Sunday. He's fast asleep under a blanket today.
Normally he's here pestering us to come up, but he's out for the count.
Yeah. We wish you lots of happiness, health, and wealth in your lovely new home. You are wonderful people. Love from Sue and Richard Orr. So thank you very much, Sue and Richard.
Yeah, that was
it does
lovely.
look a bit like Jeff, doesn't it? As if he had a better, better groomers than us.
Don't diss my grooming skills again. Jeez. And we received one here. To Nick and Andrea, have a very Merry Christmas from Wayne Broyd. Is that? I think so.
Yeah.
So cheers, Wayne. Thank you for thinking of us.
3-0.
Are we 3-0? No way.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to watch the highlights later. And then I received a parcel. When I receive ones like this, normally I'm expecting them. And it's like, oh, what vinyl have you bought now? But...
Well, yeah, I mean, I thought you bought it.
Yeah, I was racking my brain thinking, what have I bought? But I wasn't expecting anything. But, and this is so cool. Can't get it out. Okay, this is from Adam. Hopefully Adam is in. I need to email Adam and thank him. There's a lovely long letter. We won't read all of that. Adam shares my, should we call it an obsession? Yeah. If you see my shrine, there isn't a shrine on Instagram, you'll know about it, for Depeche Mode and anything to do with synth pop, but mainly Depeche Mode, Erasure, Pet Shop Boys. And Adam shares that passion, and he so kindly sent me Alan Wilder's latest LP on vinyl, which is double blue vinyl. So yeah, I don't have the words really. You are beyond generous.
I love that now. It looks beautiful, doesn't it?
Isn't it nice? They're both the same. Both this kind of, what would you call that? Azure blue. I don't know. I'm making it up now.
I like the fact that it's see-through as well.
Yeah. So this is Recoil, which is Alan Wilder's solo project. And this is amazing. This is the book from the ridiculously expensive special edition version of 101, the film. I think Adam ended up with 2, and he sent me look at all these full color prints in here from the day. This was from 1988 when Depeche Mode sold out the Rose Bowl Arena in California. And it was, a monumental moment in their career, and they made a film of the day. And this is from the reissue of that.
That's very nice.
And it's just gorgeous. Sorry, I'm aware you can't see what I can see. So, Adam, if you're in, say hi. Thank you so much. This made my week. We've had a very up and down week again, haven't we? Mm. Won't go into it, but yeah, it's been... Certain elements of the week have been a struggle, but that really made my day. So thank you so much. Yeah, I had a list of things we were going to talk about. Cool blue, is that what you'd call it?
It's cool, that's for sure.
It's very cool. Is there a football match? Yes, apparently there is. Could you read that one?
Yeah, Chris is saying, here's one for you. Sold 3 items to the same buyer on global shipping. Buyer wanted postage adjusting as advertised, but I could not alter the eBay invoice, so I put a couple of euro coins into the package. So I suppose it really depends on how the buyer felt about that, doesn't it? Whether they were happy, because I would think that was okay and reasonable, but some people kick off.
Well, it's frustrating that they can't. When we went to the eBay Roadshow thing, this question came up, and they said they are working hard to try and make combined shipping work with GSP, but they haven't solved it yet. Yeah. And that was like 2 months ago.
I know that Lex had a big issue with that, didn't she? They left her negative feedback on all 3 of her items because she couldn't adjust the postage.
Yeah, as a buyer, it's really frustrating. And as a seller, it's more so because we can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
I'm pulling up now.
You are now. You have to take off a stylish scarf.
The only way around it I have figured out in the past was I said to somebody, the the only way I can get around it for you is to create one brand new listing. Do you remember? I can't even remember what it was. Somebody wanted, that might have been 3 items as well. And I said, let me make one listing, all 3 combined price.
You could just reduce the price of like one of the listings, but that would mean that they would have to ask you before.
No, but if you're reducing the price, you don't get the GSP money, so you lose out massively.
All right.
Combining them all into one listing works because you get the price you want and they pay one GSP.
That's a good point.
But yeah, I feel your pain. And at the moment, eBay doesn't have a way around it. But hopefully, they did say to us they've been working on it hard. Whether they solve it, I don't know.
I'm just going to shut down your Facebook because it is making noises.
Ooh. Yes, England have 3 goals. Excellent. Hello, Victoria 18. So glad to get on here this evening. Not been around for months for one reason and another. Amazing to see you in your new house, Nick and Andrea.
Oh, thanks, Victoria.
Thank you very much.
Oh, Victoria Plum. No. Is it Victoria Plum?
I don't know. It says Victoria Plum there. I don't know. Buyer was happy. Oh, okay. Is that the same buyer where you put the euros in then? Was it Chris? Yes. Oh, okay. Well, that's one solution, but you shouldn't be out of pocket to make it right.
Yeah.
You know, I'm glad you solved it, but you've had to pay out of your profit to sort out eBay's annoying GSP. But at least you got a happy customer. Hello, it's Hayley Beanie. Have had to do just that with an overseas buyer, a real faff, but he did buy all 3. So you combined into one listing, yeah. As long as they understand the process and how it works. I've had conversations with people who are just super, super frustrated because they think we set the GSP, right? Have you had that conversation? Yeah. And it's like, why is GSP for a postcard £10? I'm like, I don't set it. No. But yeah.
Yeah, Jeff is fast asleep, cuddled up under a blanket, so I don't think he really wants to move right now.
You wouldn't think there was a dog there. There's just a blanket in a basket is what it looks like. Hang on, I'll show you. Where's my phone? I don't have my phone. What have I done with my phone?
I don't know. I
was going to take a picture and check. Right, what else do we want to talk about? I'm afraid we don't have any haul. We're just teasing you with the haul we may have soon.
Age says GSP system feels way behind. It is also worth being aware that unless you enter correct shipping sizes, weights of packed items, those often massively overprice the shipping. Yeah.
When they were talking about it at this roadshow thing, they were saying it's all worked out on averages. But yeah, it's, to be fair to eBay, if you can imagine the volumes they're dealing with and how they have to figure that all out, can't be easy. But if you do put sizes and weights in, they should be able to be accurate with it.
Yeah, there should be, but you've got to you've actually got to package it once you've listed it then in order to put sizes and weights in, and that's just annoying.
True.
I mean, with the new listing tool, it does have a section for weight. I don't know if they can take that from there, so I always weigh it and put it in. It just helps me when I'm going back to work out how much to charge for postage. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if they take from that.
Belinda says, I had 2 GSP and both people took about a week to pay, so I turned it off on every listing now. Well, I don't know if that was a bit of a rash decision because you could lose a lot of sales, but you've got to do what feels right for you. We have it on. We used to do our own international shipping, didn't we?
Yeah.
And we switched over to GSP. Can't remember why. It was just becoming a faff, wasn't it? Doing everything international signed for and tracked. And to be honest, GSP works for us. It's a simple solution, but it's not perfect by a long way. But yeah. We still have it on. Richard is in. Good to see you. Now I've written down here lack of videos I wanted to talk about. I've been really struggling with Headspace for YouTube content. I've been struggling for time and focus and everything.
Time is a big one. Yeah.
This week, for example, I've been doing work outside. Like I said, today we finished the other side of the roof, which was such a relief to get that done. We had to arrange going in through someone else's garden, and it doesn't sound a lot, but it just takes up a lot of headspace. I've been doing a lot of work in the loft. There's actually 3 loft spaces here. If you've seen that video where we went in the loft, the bit we looked through into is a huge, long, thin loft. I've been in there. I've cleared it all out. We now have 3 lights in there, so it's fully lit. There's a lot of work to do. So I've been clearing out. I cleared out, I don't know how many bin bags. What was it? 6 bin bags full of crap from up there. And the idea is to insulate and board it. But that's a big job. It's a big, big space. But it's not properly insulated, and we lose so much of our heat through that space. So we need to do that anyway. So stuff like that. And in a flash, the week's gone and I haven't made a single video.
Yeah, plus we've been getting ready for family to come, and
yes,
been a lot to do.
So going back to Leanne's point, I did plan to make a video where I haven't even had a good rummage in that box yet. But I do plan to do that on camera, and we'll find out together how complete it is. I'm expecting it to be missing a lot of bits, because when she had a quick look in there in the shop, she was pulling out all sorts of random Lego and goodness knows what. So I don't know.
Leanne's asking, can we get a grant for insulating the loft?
Don't know. I could try and, where would I go to find that out? Google it. I don't know. Are they issuing grants for insulation?
I have no idea. I suppose we could try and find out.
I'll tell you what, the price of it isn't cheap. I was looking on Juicens because we're going to buy a load of stuff for in the outbuilding. We need loads of chipboard and loads of paneling and all sorts. And I was looking at insulation, and wow, that's not cheap. I don't think I've ever actually bought any, but I imagine it would be cheaper than it is. It's not cheap at all.
Hello, yeah. Susan. Susan says, I heard that in the US, they're moving listings away from GSP to eBay's own in-house international shipping. This was on Shedflip's Lonnie's channel.
In-house international shipping. So buying shipping through eBay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Chris says, remember the blue dino mask you had? Yes, I do. I missed one by seconds in our local charity shop. Really frustrating, but I did advise the lady who bought it for her young son how much it was worth. Oh, right. Okay. She paid £5. Yeah. Do you remember that Velociraptor one that made noises? Yeah. Cool. Local authorities should know if any grants are available. All right. Well, that's a good, file off a couple of emails and see if anyone, even if we just get a little bit off. But how would that work? How?
I don't know. Do you
remember ages ago they were giving away insulation? I'm talking years ago, and Darren got some. I bet it's still in his loft, still all wrapped up in the thing. I should have asked him yesterday.
Should have done.
I might message Joe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not buying shipping through eBay, but eBay doing the actual shipping. So their own version of GSP, which I presume is contracted out. Oh, so that is what's the same as GSP then? Because that is contracted out to.
Yeah, it's just that, I suppose, like eBay managed payments, they're just taking control of it, aren't they?
Right. So then they don't want to pay a company anymore. They're going to do their own version.
Hello. He's up.
Interesting.
Walking around with a blanket half wrapped around him.
Is he up?
Yeah.
Oh, he's up. He's on the move. Random question from Steve. Just looking at Disc Go Roboto repair machine. Any good? I don't know. My only experience is the JFJ. What's it called? Easy Pro. and that works for me. I don't do high volumes of disc repair. I tend to save up a batch and then do a load, but that works perfectly well for me. I don't know what that machine is you mentioned. Here's Jeff. He's awake now. Look, your people have been waiting for you. It's the only reason they're here. You got anything to say? No?
No. Too sleepy.
Yes, exactly like taking contracted payments in-house, wondering if they will do it over here. Interesting. How are you doing with Royal Mail strikes? We've just kind of carried on, but we've been trying to get stuff in the post quicker than we might have done to get ahead of ourselves. Touch wood, we haven't really had any issue. We've had a few people saying, where's my stuff?
Yeah, I know that Jordan's waiting for his.
Yeah. Did you message Jordan the tracking? Jordan, if you're watching, your parcel was shipped, I don't know when it was, day after you paid for it, I think, maybe.
Yeah.
So it just caught those delays because there was 2 strikes last week, wasn't there? Wednesday, Thursday, or Thursday, Friday? One or the other.
2 days last week, I don't know. I thought it was Wednesday, Thursday, but
yeah,
we weren't sure.
I mean, we're not doing big numbers at all on eBay. Our eBay is as low as it's been ever. We just have dropped the ball completely at the moment. We are focusing on trying to get other stuff sorted and finished.
Mm-hmm.
Will says government are giving grants for middle income homes, whatever they are. Don't know. Is it going to be one of those prove how much you earn and get a few quid off some insulation, and then you think, was it worth all the time and bother?
Yeah, and then they decide you're not qualified for it, so they want it all back.
You can also get a grant if your existing insulation doesn't meet required depth. Well, there is some insulation up there, but it's just, it's terrible stuff. It's virtually non-existent. Well, it's worth looking into. Yes, managed payments. Yes, I got what you meant. Years ago, you could get it free from your energy suppliers. That must be where Darren got it. I remember he had 2 great big rolls. Yeah. And I bet you, if I message Joe and ask her, or message Darren, he'll say, oh, yeah, it's still in the loft. See if I can catch that off him. Jeff's getting hellos. Jeff, not bothered. Not bothered. Yeah, hello, Jeff. Hello, Jeff. Got anything to say for yourself? He's a dog of very few words. I wouldn't worry about doing videos, Nick. Jobs at hand are top priority. We'll all be here when you're back. Nobody's going anywhere. Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate that. It's just something that plays on your mind, especially when I've said I'm going to make a such and such video.
Yeah, it does.
It bugs me.
Last week, I made a vlog of the weekend and I said, I've got a vlog coming. I just haven't had time this week to edit it. I've been trying today to edit it. But again, we've got family coming tomorrow. Ellen's coming back on Wednesday. But I'm trying, it's so difficult just to find time.
Yeah.
In between all the jobs we're doing in the house as well.
And I'm not the most organised of people. I'm speaking for myself, not you. I'm not a very good time manager. So trying to fit lots of things in doesn't work. I flip from one thing to the next and, run around like a blue-ass fly. And don't achieve a lot in the interim, but we're getting there. Yes.
Yeah, it's growing back now.
Yeah.
He's a bit warmer. Needs to be in this weather.
I thought new scheme that's been talked about recently may be funded through your energy company. I just topped up my Loft. B&Q prices were the best. Builders merchants often not cheaper for public. Okay, well, I was looking at juicing. I'll compare with B&Q. There's a B&Q in Thetford, isn't there?
Yeah.
And I think they've got free delivery over £100, and I need to order loads of chipboard and stuff. So I will check B&Q. Okay. I know how you feel with headspace. I struggle with it most weeks. Yeah, we struggle with it on a daily basis. I tell you what doesn't help is this time of year. Honestly, I think we both struggle a lot with the short days, cold short days, cold damp short days. Do nothing for your productivity. You just want to go back to bed.
Today was just awful, wasn't it? It felt like it was going to snow because it was so dark and the clouds are so grey and heavy. It felt like, just felt so dark all day.
Well, it feels like when you get going and you get into your stride, it's nighttime. That's how I feel. I'm like, yes, I'm geared up and ready to go now. And then it's like, oh, all I want to do is sit in front of the fire and watch telly now because it's dark.
You get up in the morning and do some stuff, and then you have lunch, and then it's like, oh, it's dark now.
And it's getting dark.
I just want to curl up in a ball.
Matthias Richards, hello. Hi, new to the stream. You are very welcome. Been picking music CDs on the cheap. What quantity would you recommend bundling them in? What quantity? Interesting. You can get 4 CD albums to go as a large letter, so that works quite well.
Yeah, you tend to separate by artist, don't you?
Yep, artist bundles. I mean, I did. What was the last one? I did a Megadeth bundle recently. I think that went for 15 or something. I think that was 6 albums. I don't know. There's no rules to it. Try stuff and see what works.
Yeah.
But if you go over 4, you're going to struggle to get it as a large letter. So your post goes up from whatever it would be, £1.50 or something, to £3 or whatever.
Yeah.
So that's a consideration. Another good bundle is rock and heavy metal across bands. You can mix and match those and still get decent prices. It doesn't work so well in pop, mixing up bands and stuff. People aren't that interested, but rock and heavy metal, you can mix those bands up and they still tend to sell well. I haven't done that for a while, but had good success doing that. So give it a whirl.
Jack came back. Hi, he says, dark days, try living in Denmark.
Hello. Yeah, I can imagine. And Norway, isn't it Norway, where they have like super short days because they're right up near the Arctic?
Yeah, I can imagine that. But also in my head, it feels romantic because you have all the hygge and all the, I don't pronounce that properly.
All the what now?
Hygge, and
would you like a hygge?
Lots of pretty lights and everything just feeling cozy. Just to kind of counteract not having enough light.
I think
we
romance...
don't do enough of that in this country, and I feel like we should. Like I say, every year, it's always really, really sad when we take down all of our Christmas lights at, the beginning of January or whatever. And I think that we should have Christmas lights up at least through January, or some sort of lights. People should have lights up through January because it's always so dark and miserable. And January is just the most miserable month anyway, because it just feels like the come down after Christmas and festivities. And just to have all those lights and,
Are you going to start a petition?
Well, I don't know, probably not. But I do think that we should. I think that we should start that as a tradition and keep our lights up. Yep. I'm not talking about Christmas trees and stuff. I'm just talking about nice, pretty lights, just to make things feel nicer.
Yeah, I can't argue with it. Yeah, it's really dark all day here too. Yes, I get seasonal affected depression.
Yeah,
quite heavily. Vitamin D tablets help. Oh, okay, that's good.
Yeah, we do take vitamin D actually.
I certainly feel it. Coming into winter, I find motivation and productivity are a struggle. I struggle to get going. I'm not a morning person anyway, So the mornings are a struggle, and then with the short days, it's like, okay, well, I'm ready, and then we're done.
Well, I mean, in our old house, sometimes you would get up at like, oh God,
Falling off
sometimes you
the
would
chair.
get up at like sometime, you know, like in the middle of the afternoon, and then it would be dark within an hour or so.
Yeah, sometimes my sleep pattern goes completely reverse. That's not good. Travis Perkins. I don't know if we have a local Travis Perkins.
I've not seen one around.
I'll have to Google them. Let me write that down. Yeah, have a look. Maggie has done nothing today. Popped to the shops for some Christmas presents for the grandchildren. Well, there you go. That's an achievement. Celebrate the little wins. I am like you, Nick. I get distracted and never get the things done I plan and get frustrated, and that makes it worse. That is me on a bad day.
I'm just going to scroll down because we have a super chat from Jack Came Back. Thank you so much.
Wow, thank you so much. Do you want to read the question out?
Yeah, quick question. What product do you use to get rid of sticker goo? Oh, you've got a...
Oh, what's it called?
Isn't it
I've
just
got like a little pen.
Sticky
off, is it?
Sticky off. Yeah, something like that.
I don't know what it's called, but I used to have it in a bottle, but now it can't. Let me go and find it.
Oh, okay.
Entertain these wonderful people.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for that super chat. And we have another one from Gadget Man. Thank you. For boarding the Loft, Wicks are good in Thetford. Yeah, we haven't tried Wicks yet, but I know where it is. Yeah, that is something that we did talk about. So thank you, Gadget Man. Appreciate the super chat. Right, let's go back to where we were. Oh, Brian Henry. Good job fixing the roof slates in the cold. Snowing again today in the Pacific Northwest. Here we just say roofing felt rather than felting. And the term for when I was a kid was tar paper. Ah, interesting. In the Pacific Northwest, they call, they say roofing felt rather than felting. Apparently.
Oh.
Yeah. It was so cold today. Yesterday was a lovely sunny day, though.
I need to do a couple of patches, like temporary patches, before we properly fix the roofing felt. And annoyingly, I left a whole roll of it in our last shed. I thought I'll leave that for the new owners. You know?
Yeah.
They might want to repair the shed. We come here and I'm like, why did I do that? I need to do some quick temporary repairs for this winter. And I left a roll. And it's 50 quid a roll. And they don't do little bits. You can't get like just a little bit to patch it. No, don't do that.
So what's your pen?
151, is it 151?
Yeah.
Sticker remover pen. So it's like a marker pen, but instead of ink, it's filled with the liquid. So you push that in, squidge it, and it rub it around on your sticker, leave it for 10 minutes, come back, and it just peels straight off. Love it. Oh, that way. I think I got it off Amazon. I keep meaning to make a video, funnily enough, about how this works, because I love that. It's so much more convenient than in a bottle. Oh, I've got cramp in my hand.
Oh, no.
Look, my thumb's gone. I keep getting this, don't I?
You do. We're going to go and get an MOT at the doctor's, though, aren't we?
Got it.
Maybe they'll try and sort out what's going on with your cramp.
Oh, yeah. The NHS sent me a letter basically saying, hi, you're an old man now. Come and get checked out.
We both got one, so am I an old man as well?
Well, yeah.
It's interesting because they said they send out health, well, they invite you for health checks every 5 years once you're over 40. I thought we've never been offered one ever before. So, you know, obviously we're on the right start with our new doctor.
They look after you in Norfolk.
Apparently so. Belinda says, trouble is we can't afford to put the lights on when it's dark all day. That is true.
No.
That is true with the cost of living at the moment. It's tricky, isn't it?
That's a good point. Yay, says DB Flip. Managed to catch you guys live. I have just started a YouTube reselling channel. It's in German, though. Greetings from Germany. Oh, German.
Excellent.
Fabulous. So if you want to check out the channel, I assume it's on this one. So go over and give some support.
Yeah. Susan loves January. Well, someone's got to.
Someone's got to. I think if I had to pick my least favourite month, it might be February, actually. Because January's got a bit of, yay, new year, fresh start. It's kind of cool.
No, for me, it's January because I feel low after Christmas. And then February comes and I feel like, okay, we're one step towards spring now. We get, it's going to be spring soon. And I start to feel a bit better.
Favourite month?
Probably September because that's my birthday.
Mine would be August.
And also it's not cold and it's, the end of summer and it's, I like August too, though, because of the festivals and
it's traditionally when that would be school holiday. August just makes me think school holiday, get in. Generally hot. It's when we go on holiday quite often.
Yeah.
Just the best month, right?
Yeah, we do fun things in August and September.
Jazz Up January.
Yeah, I like that. I like that name. Yes.
You're going to be the figurehead for this?
Jazz Up January petition, maybe. Yeah, but I mean, whose permission do we need? We just need to do it. Just need to spread the word. Let's jazz up January. Let's put let's make it a hashtag.
Oh.
I'll start it after Christmas.
Nia says, I love January. There you go. You and Susan can have your own little club of January lovers.
Oh, it's because it's her birthday,
Oh, right. I didn't read all of it, but I'm biased as it's my birthday. Well, fair enough. I have kept my lights up all year, mainly because I couldn't get them down. I do find they help, lighting and music.
Yeah, definitely music as well.
PvP, Heineken Andrea, February isn't much better. That's what I was saying. I love the Christmas lights too. I often keep the tree up until February. Wow.
Oh, really? Okay.
Wow.
Interesting.
Oh, we've already been here. Thanks again for the super chat. Happy early birthday, Nia. Yes, happy early birthday. When you drive through Sweden and Finland, all the houses have lovely little lights in the windows. We went in February a few years ago and noticed that.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we need here. That's what we need. Yeah, I did read that one out, but you probably need to look at that.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
Oh, Wicks and Thetford. So that's for loft boarding. Yeah, okay. I will compare. Wicks, Thetford.
They're not even called Go Compare now, are they?
Yeah, they are.
No, they're not. They've changed their name.
What, the singing man? What is he then? What does he say now?
I don't know what it's called. I don't know what. I can't remember. But
you still Go Compare?
All I remember is that he was singing something different and he was talking about the fact that it's changed.
Whatever.
Oh dear.
I want coffee today. Thank you, Charlotte. Yes, if you enjoy, hit the like button. It does something somewhere.
I want coffee today. And I'm thinking, you hate coffee.
I never want coffee. I'm all coffee. Okay.
Acetate nail varnish. That gets stickers off as well, does it?
Wow.
Yeah, that does help with like marker pen and stuff you get on clothes.
Sandra is hopeless in the morning. Yeah, I'm in the hopeless morning club. Lighter fluid. Yeah.
I find it harder to get up here because the bedrooms are much darker. Yeah.
Goo-Gone. I've used Goo-Gone before. Yeah. That works. I would say it depends on the surface. If non-porous, then white vinegar. Okay, it's a good tip. Okay.
Sticky stuff from me.
Oh, everybody's sharing the lighter fluid. A pound at Poundland removes all glue, evaporates quickly, and leaves no marks.
Oh, excellent. Well, there you are.
Sorted. Nick, do you have free cycle? Or I need a whisk? Or I need a whisk? Or not? What?
Is that a site?
Well, I need a whisk. I thought it was a typo. Maybe it is. I've not heard of I need a whisk. Or other local recycling group, you can put a request on for piece a piece of roofing felt. I did think of that. I've just joined our village Facebook that you're already on.
Yeah.
And I was going to say on there, has anyone got an offcut of roofing felt? And also, if anyone's got any leftover in loft insulation, I would offer to buy it. Wouldn't expect it for free. Might be worth a shout.
Yeah.
But I do need a lot, so I'm gonna have to buy some anyway.
Diesel Engine says a Zahir moment when he got cramp.
Oh yeah,
I think that's just infamous now, isn't it? At that time he got cramp.
It was funny. I mean,
funny but horrible for him.
I know how painful it is in the leg muscles. It's awful because they're great big muscles. I get it when in bed when I'm trying to sleep. I get it in the soles of my feet and in my calves. Oh my! When it's in my calves, I just scream. It's horrible. Try not to scream because you're usually asleep.
Yeah. Andrea's got a question.
Go on.
Have you tried using easy online auctions? You can bid on local auction houses, etc. I use it for our local ones, so I don't have to go and listen for hours for the boring stuff.
I have used it when I was trying to win that Depeche Mode vinyl collection. And it went insane.
Our very local one, though, doesn't. Yeah. They're not online at all, are they?
We shared a video recently, which I had to take down because the auction house got in touch and said they're not comfortable with it being online. I said, that's fine. They were really cool about it and invited us. You said, you're totally welcome back, but we'd rather you take that video down. So we did. And they are not online, which is good for us in a way. But it does mean we'd have to go up there and bid in person. As in, we're not bidding against a nationwide, competition. But we haven't tried the auction house in Dis yet. I think that's online, so we could go and have a look and then bid online, or just leave commission bids. But yeah. What's this? Wait.
Wait till you get sent a home colonoscopy kit. Then you're really old.
A home colonoscopy. I'm not doing that myself at home. Hold this, love.
I'm not doing that. No, thank you.
Wow. Health check. You get one of those when you move, and then it goes downhill after. Oh, thanks, Maggie.
That's cheerful.
How are we doing for time? Oh, we've got about 7 minutes until the hour. Let's have a look. Nick, there's a great book out there titled What to Say When You Talk to Yourself. Author Shad Helmstetter recommended read and reread. What to say when you talk to yourself? Wow.
You talk to yourself all the time. You have full-on conversations with yourself.
Do you listen?
I can't hear most of the time, but I do sometimes have a bit of a listen, especially if you're in the bath. I'm thinking, what are you chatting on about?
I talk to myself in the bath, do I?
Sometimes. It depends if you're watching a YouTube video or not. Marky Mark says that vitamin D deficiency causes cramping. We do take a vitamin D supplement, and I always feel like I'm pretty good with our diet in terms of trying to get as much as we can.
Somebody told me salt deficiency can cause cramping and also dehydration.
Yeah, I think dehydration is a big one for you because you drink a lot of Coke.
And also, well, I've started taking those hydration salt things, which I think really helped, but I've run out. I need to get some. Okay, so.
Lainey says.
Where, here?
That cramp happens to me in the same way, only with one hand. Until it unlocks itself, though, it only takes 2 seconds to do that, and it's bloody painful. Yeah.
I get it in this muscle here, and it pulls my thumb in, and then I have to like force it. You may have seen I had to push it down to like kind of unlock it, as you say.
Like Lainey's saying.
But the pain in that moment when it clicks, when it goes, is like someone's sticking a hot poker in your hand. It's awful. August is when all the best people have birthdays. Apparently. May is a good month. Yeah, May is a good month. You know, that's you're feeling positive. You've come through spring and you're coming into summer.
Yeah.
I do like May, June. Anything summery will do me.
Warm, sunny weather.
Yes.
January tax return. Yes.
Nailed it. See?
Ugh.
Yeah, we haven't prepared anything for our tax
Oh,
return.
Sean's another January birthday. So happy early birthday to you, Sean.
And Leanne. Well, there's loads of them. You're all in January.
There you go.
Well, I'm a December birthday. In fact, my birthday is like a week away. Is it? What day are we on now?
Your birthday's next Thursday.
Thursday.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be 41. Don't laugh. All right, 43. A
little bit of change.
It's got to be May. Oh. January gets a bad rep because everyone is trying to be healthy, sober, cut out sugar, and no one has any money. No wonder everyone hates it.
Well, there is that.
For a few years, we did dry
Well,
January.
we tried. We'd always fail.
I think we did it one year.
Oh, I don't know.
Didn't we make it? Have we ever made it to the end
I
of
don't
January?
think we ever have. No.
We've been terrible with drinking since moving up here. We've got a shop.
It's worse than ever.
We've got a shop 10 seconds from our door.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've got a very good alcohol selection. Oh dear.
Yeah.
Should we
Sure,
go-
going up tomorrow. Oh, I've got to wait till Ellen comes home. She's coming home on Wednesday, and I've been under strict instruction not to put it up without her.
We've got a bay window, which used to be the shop front when it was a post office. Are you putting the tree there, or is it going in the front?
No, I'm putting it in the front room.
Because Ellen said about having two. We just
Can't
haven't
have two at the front of the house. I'm thinking of having a small one on the cabins over there.
Oh, in here. Not. Oh, what about in the big window up the top of the stairs?
Maybe, but I don't know if it'll be wide
That's
enough.
to be tiny.
Yeah.
Anyway, enjoy that, Charlotte. Tree going up tomorrow. So let's think about wrapping up. We normally end with some words of wisdom provided by you lot. So if you have any words of wisdom, we can make it Christmassy. You can make it mega hauly, because we are hoping to buy a ridiculous amount of stock very soon. We'll keep you updated on how that goes. Hopefully finding out some more information tomorrow. Exciting times. So let's see if we've got any wows coming in.
His head's in the way. I was just going to see.
Oh, Lou says, my daughter lives in Sweden, just had all her windows replaced, and yet windows all lit up.
Yeah.
So nice.
Lovely.
Go dot.
Go dot compare. That's
What?
it. Yeah.
Why go dot compare?
It doesn't have the same ring to it, does it?
Huh. Okay, let's scrolly. I'm scrolly in. Oh, here we go. I Need a Whisk is a recycling group on Facebook. There are lots of groups in this area. We have 7,000 members in Winchester. It's very good, better than Free Cycle as it's instant.
Yeah, I was thinking it must be.
Well, it makes sense now.
Yeah. I'm just going to see. Don't know if we missed any comments. Yeah, see, that's a good shout.
Somebody
I plan
said,
on spending as much as possible of February somewhere hot.
has he farted?
He hasn't farted, but he's been licking and his breath smells.
Somebody shared on here that there was a load of insulation going on. Was that Free Cycle? No, it's on Facebook, on a Facebook group. And I did actually get in touch with them. But the listing was removed the next day. So I assume it all went, which was a shame, because that would have done the loft and the outbuilding in one hit. I was going to hire a massive van and go and pick it all up. There was tons of it, wasn't there? Do you remember? But hey, can't win them all.
Oh, Julie says, what's going to calm nerves? Soon be time for Amanda's live at 9:15. And she has a special guest appearing. I wonder who that is, Julie.
You'll be fine. Just, You're just chatting with friends. That's all. Magnesium tablets.
Okay.
Well, I've got to go for my old man checkup soon, so I might mention it.
I was told to try tonic water and it worked on cramps.
Okay. Oh, Kate's
Oh,
January.
Kate's January.
Loads of Januaries. Sandra's Christmas Day. I always think
wow.
that's a swizz, isn't it?
Yeah. I hope you have an unofficial birthday as well.
Yeah.
Tree went up today, decorating it tomorrow.
Ah.
Oh, sorry, David. We nearly missed your super chat there. Yeah, sorry about the knives being back, if for anyone offended by them, but you know, it's real life. They exist. They're there.
Thank you,
We're
David.
not going to murder anybody with them, so.
Well, you get tempted to murder me now and again, right? Noxious Rooster, late again. Look younger without that dead badger on your face. I like the way you end that with 3 little kisses, like, you know, whatever. Thank you. Best wishes to you too. Right, here we go. We've had Don't Eat Yellow Snow before.
Oh, hello, Mel.
Mel is in. Hi. Yeah, we had a quick catch up the other night, didn't we? We've not been good with our messaging. Will Jeff be having a Christmas dinner?
I don't know. He's a bit funny. He has a very sensitive tummy, so I don't know.
He's fussy as well. Very fussy.
He's got an advent calendar and he does get Christmassy treats. So
words of wisdom from a wee piece of Junie. Sometimes you just have to remember there's always tomorrow.
Yeah, that is true.
I like that. Don't spike the eggnog you leave for Santa. If he gets a DUI, a lot of kids won't get their presents. He won't be getting eggnog here. You might get, what? Do we leave him a drink?
Not anymore.
We used to put.
We don't have a child in the house.
No, we used to put like a mince pie, and was it some milk we used to put?
Yeah, I think we did.
Oh, and a carrot. We used to throw a carrot out the front door for Rudolph.
Yeah.
But yeah, we don't have a child in this. We have a child, but she's now an adult. Okay, let's see what else we got. Morning, Mary Jane from New Zealand. What do you call someone who is afraid of Santa? Claustrophobic. Do you like that?
That's good. That's a good cracker joke.
Someone's got the book of terrible cracker jokes open. If you have cramps, soak in a magnesium bath every second day for a while. Really?
Oh, okay.
Wow. Sounds extreme, doesn't it?
Oh, there's Amanda. Her birthday's in May.
So is this the channel where
Yes.
Junie's going to be? Okay, everyone head over here. And then we can watch Junie.
About 10 minutes.
Don't panic, Junie. You'll be fine. So enjoyed your show. I have a few to catch up on. Talking about cramping at my age, and I would be hard pushed to find a spot on me that doesn't cramp. Oh, blimey. Mine is mainly feet and calves, and occasionally this, not this hand, but that muscle there.
That's because that's the one you use all the time.
Yeah. It's terrible when I'm doing like a job, like if I'm hammering or whatever, and it kicks in. That's the worst. If you're in the middle of doing something or driving, I've had it when I'm driving. Oh, it's annoying. Anyway, a beard in hand is worth 2 in the bush. Does that make sense? Not sure that makes sense. Neil, you're late. Where you been? I know, Mel. I know. It's been busy both ends. We've both had a lot on our plates, shall we say. Hello, Clive. I see, Nick, you've had a shave. Hope you guys are enjoying the new house. Yes, thank you, Clive. Good to see you. Who stole Nick's hair? Here we go. Anne, pinch this from Caleb Cooper. Dreams don't work unless you do. Oh, that's good.
It's very true.
That is very good. That's a contender. That's a contender for the wisdom, the word of wisdom of the week. Wow, that's too many W's. We used to leave a glass of milk and a mince pie. Yep. Surprise, Santa isn't on the picket line this year.
Yeah, I heard some of his elves are though, so he's had a bit of a hard time.
Hello, John. Mountain Law near me claims for leg cramps while sleeping. Put a dry bar of soap under the covers near your ankles. Put a dry bar of soap?
Really? I don't know how that can work.
I'm not sure I'm going to try that one. Maybe I should. People say it works. Just one small positive thought in the morning can change your whole day.
I do agree with that. I think that's,
That's like the gratitude thing, isn't it?
Having a gratitude journal, writing down just, 3 things, or maybe even just one if you can't think of 3 things.
Yeah. It's about switching your brain into a positive mindset, isn't it? And the one thing I find works with me, and it's ridiculously practical, but is to do a task and try and finish it, even if it's just one listing or wrapping one order when I'm really down or struggling to get going, because it switches my brain into doing. And then once I'm going, it's okay. So I have to focus in on one little task and do that, and then my brain switched.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I'm just reading Neil's comment here.
I was just going to say, Kin from the Isle of Man. Hello.
Oh.
We've never been, but we'd love to.
Yeah,
I certainly would.
We would. So Neil says, are you guys between here and Dis? We are. I may be going to Dis next week. I may stop for a cuppa if you're en route. Yeah, well, if we're not en route, we're only literally a 15-minute drive away, so we could meet you. So, yeah, either or, let us know.
Depends which way you're going, but we kind of en route to Dis from where you are. But yeah, let us know and we'll pop down to Dis. It's probably easier that way, but
either or, if you want to come see the house, then you're welcome.
Right, let's wrap this up because we're now 7 minutes past. Any more words of wisdom, or we're going to pick one? Oh, here's one. There we go. Dry bar soap. If you are the smartest person in the room, then you are in the wrong room. Ooh, deep. You guys have been a massive help to me starting in reselling. I really appreciate your videos. Thank you. And we appreciate comments like that. It honestly reminds us why we do this. Yeah. It's all too easy to think, why do we do this? Why do we put all this work and effort in? Like, I've been struggling to get the content out, to be fair. But thank you. And it's lovely to hear that. Okay, can I pick one? Shall I pick one, or do you want to?
No, you pick one.
There was one that was really short and to the point. I can't remember where it was. It was the one about
Anne Courtney's one.
Where?
There
it is. Yes, it was Anne's. Dreams don't work unless you do. Yeah, I like that a lot.
Yeah. Scrolling down.
So, when's your video out then on your channel?
I don't know yet.
Soon. I will try and film the Hero Quest video in the next couple of days and get that up. I'm not sure what other content will be coming. We shall see. I've got so few orders going out tomorrow, that's not even worth filming. Right, are we done?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Wanted to highlight this. Revived Collections by Michelle says, same here, you both spurred me on with the reselling. So thank you, Michelle.
Good. Enjoy it. Keep learning. And yeah, we will try and get some videos out. So next few days over on Andrea's channel. If you don't follow Andrea, the link should be below. The channel's just Andrea Hills, isn't it? Anyway, so you can just search Andrea Hills. Should come up.
There'll definitely be some sort of video out this week, even if it's not the epic vlog that I'm taking forever to edit.
Yes.
But,
and yeah. I've been meaning to film something for the Thrift Map channel because we have a bit of an update. We've had a setback, but things are still plodding along. We were meant to be doing testing on a mock jumble trail, and we found a bug, so that's been put back again. But yeah, I will put something out soon when I find some time. Thank you so much for being here. Anything else to say?
Sandra says, did you fill your cabinet? Yes. If you follow me on Instagram, there's a picture of it on Instagram, but there will be a video coming up this week, definitely.
Yeah. So thank you all for being here. If you want to go and watch Junie, it's on Amanda's channel, is it?
Yeah, in 5 minutes' time.
In 5 minutes' time, I can't remember. Pop your name back in and we'll all go over there and watch Junie. You'll be fine, Junie. You'll be fine.
You will.
See you next week.
Good luck.
Ta-ra.